The career of one of the all-time greats is all but over.
Nice comeback.
Uma oportunidade de dizer alguma coisa que eu acho que nunca disse.
Let's get this party started.
NFL Game Pass is now exclusively on DAZN.
Let's get this thing going.
Watch every game, plus the playoffs and Super Bowl.
To the end zone. What a play.
It's your all-access pass.
That's how you fight a southpaw. Well on his way to coming back.
Katie Taylor does it again. Look at the emotion.
X Series on DAZN, sponsored by William Hill.
Sometimes running a business can feel like running a marathon. In a desert. Through quicksand. But Xero accounting software can help keep your business finances running smoothly. Soon that marathon will feel more like a fun run. On roller skates. With a jetpack. Cha-ching. Search Xero with an X because healthy business is beautiful business.
X Series on DAZN, sponsored by William Hill.
Welcome to London as we get set for another blockbuster crossover event. The countdown to X Series 14 live on DAZN starts now.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you live on DAZN X Series. Let's see some thunder! Here we go. A clean shot, and it could be lights out.
It's the real deal.
Hey, he looks like a pro boxer.
1, 2, 3, light him up.
Your winner and the new champion.
Welcome to the Boxing Show. We are in the Crown Plaza, London in Docklands, gearing up for X Series 14 this Saturday night. Now, before we hear from the fighters, it's only right that I'm joined by the one and only Roundhouse. Now, Roundhouse, talk to me. This is a massive, massive card. Some great fighters right behind us, but PAPI against Ferrari. Talk to me. How big is this fight?
I think this is one of those make or break fights, right? Because PAPI obviously didn't get the result he wanted in his last fight. And then he goes, you know what? I'm going to take an 11 pro fight MMA fighter for his next one. We just never give him easy fights because he never wants them. He's the type of guy that wants to fight the best. He wants to prove himself every time, and that is something I think we're going to see. You know, something that really amps me up about these is it's in the UK, right? And the fans are always hyped. They're always ready for it, and I think that we're going to get a lot of fighters feeding off that energy. Yeah, we saw that there was an open workout on social media that was a bit fiery. Do you reckon that is going to come into this press conference today? Are we going to see glimpses of that at all? I think we're going to see it in the press conferences. All that matters is, do we see it in the fight, right? Because PAPI is the type of guy that he's been able to wear those a lot in his career, but coming in against a guy that maybe he didn't know about, maybe he wasn't read in on, that guy comes with this negative energy right away, with that heat immediately. How does he manage that? How does he utilize that to his advantage in the ring or to his disadvantage? Now, Roundhouse, I actually have to ask this. Who is your dark horse pick? I want to get it early. My dark horse pick, that's King Kenny. It's got to be, because again, another fighter that didn't get the result he wanted in the last fight, but showed his skill level. He showed his skill level time and time again, and he's going up against a guy that he wants it. He wants it. On the polls, it was 97% in favor of King Kenny. Of course, it has to be. When it's a fight like that, though, the other guy's got nothing to lose. So I'm very, very excited to see if King Kenny can stick to the game plan, stick to the skill set he has, and get the dub. Now, we have a fighter who hasn't fought before, Mist, going up against an opponent which we've seen a lot of, you know, anger towards them. Now, you've seen enough fights. How does that play in your performance on the night? And that's the thing that Mist has to mitigate, I should say, right? He's got to be able to manage that cardio, because that's going to be the biggest thing. When you got so much negative energy and you don't have the experience to be able to handle that, like someone like PAPI might have at this point, that's going to be very, very key. Are they going to go out and just blow the doors off early, which is going to be great for the fans if they do that, but that's going to be very, very integral to his ability to manage that throughout the course of the fight. I'm excited for that one. I think that's another dark horse fight. That was close to the heart. Yeah, it's a debut fighter against a guy that doesn't have a win yet, so they both want it. All right, well, enough of us. We're going to head to the press conference right now, and Ben Davis is taking full control.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official press conference for Misfits and DAZN X Series 14, an event that puts one of the scene's most established stars in a must-win situation against a true madman who aims to hammer the final nail into the coffin of the main event. It's Super PAPI versus AMADEUSZ Ferrari, live on DAZN, May 11th from the Troxy. Firstly, let's take it to the man who put it all together. Mams Taylor, let's get your thoughts on this card.
Super excited to be back here in London. We've got a great card, must-win situation for two of the behemoths on the Misfits roster, which is King Kenny and Super PAPI, and must-wins for a road to a collision between them for that #1 contendership. But there are two very, very challenging obstacles in the way. One in the form of Mr. Adam Brooks, who is not going to go down lightly, been training like a madman. And then the madman himself, like you said, AMADEUSZ Ferrari. He's definitely a force. These are not easy fights, but this is the time for them to prove their mettle and see who belongs where. Then we've got, of course, the heavyweight title on the line with the challenger, Ben Knights, coming for Tempo Arts. two big boys with a lot of punching power, promises a knockout. Then we've got the record-breaking Argentinian king for the lightweight tournament, round one. No one has ever had 5 opponents presented to them, and 4 different pullouts. Pulley, I'm a bit worried your name Pulley, it's not Pulley out, so it's a terrible, terrible joke. Who said that? Anyway, no Pulley out, yeah? So that's going to be a banger as well. And then what else have we got? We've got the grudge match, which is going to be absolutely mad, between Ryan Taylor, the bad boy of Misfits. So bad he's not here yet. Of course, he's fashionably late. And we've got rapper, very successful rapper and bad man, Mist. We've seen him pack a punch, and this is going to be a war. There's a real history between these boys, and I'm excited for it. Then, of course, we have co-main event, the women's title up for grabs between Brazil's own Julie Poker and her opponent, the goth queen herself, Barbie. So that's two very, very, very strong girls. It's going to be a massive one. And yeah, you know, I couldn't be more excited.
Every fight you can't miss. Before we take it to the fighters, let's take it to Kalle Sauerland. Welcome. First of 2 events this month. What has led to this Misfits doubleheader in May?
Well, you know, we said in Nashville we'd be back with a bang, and this is just the beginning. We're coming up to our 2-year anniversary. Lots planned for this summer as well. But before we get to the summer, we got this mayhem of May. I mean, this card again, Mams does it every time.
Mayhem of May. We are such boomers.
Well, you know, I thought it was better than Pulley out Arif. So I think I'll stick to my traditional boxing quotes. They might be safer than yours. But no, look, you know, as I said in the press conference in Nashville, this space, Misfits, the real deal. You know what you get? You get a night of great entertainment live on DAZN. The calendar, you know, we're just starting. You know, this month, 2, 1 here, 1 absolute banger, Elbrook, Paige Van Zandt in Houston on the 25th. Big summer events going to be announced very shortly. Huge summer ones in the States here. I can't really call it the takeover because we're the real deal. You know, it's like Coca-Cola. Ain't nothing but the real thing. And Misfits, we're just getting started, and look very forward to Saturday night. If you're not at the Troxy, watch it live on DAZN.
I love it. Let's take it to the first fight of the night. Our heavyweight champion, Tempo Arts, making his first defense against X-Series debutant Ben Knights. Challenger Ben, no stranger to fighting, but Misfits is going to be the biggest stage that you fought on. How have you prepared for this moment?
I've been training like an animal, you know, I've been working hard. I moved in with my trainer in South London, moved away from Birmingham, and I'm ready for war.
What makes you so confident you can win in this championship opportunity?
I wouldn't be here if I wasn't confident.
Fair enough. Tempo Arts with Chase Demore unavailable. This matchup has materialized. What do you make of Ben Knights as an opponent?
He's had like 15 fights on a different event, but this is sort of like a different, like a fight in front of thousands of people. Like, I get nervous in front of like when I'm speaking, but when I'm in the ring, I'm not as nervous as when I'm like speaking and stuff.
You hit the flow state. Now, you keep saying second round knockout. I'm curious, can you elaborate exactly on the punch that puts him away?
I've already seen that happen, mate. Like,
You're knocking shit out in the second round.
I am, mate. You know it too.
You're knocking shit out.
You know it too, mate. I am going to knock you out second round.
Bro, look me in my eyes and tell me you're actually going to knock me out. You ain't going to do shit, bro. You ain't going to knock shit out, bro. You don't believe it, bro. You don't believe it. I can see it in your eyes, bro. You're a bitch, bro. You ain't ready for shit.
We'll see when you get hit. Your energy.
You ain't ready for shit. We're going to see, bro.
You will definitely see, bro.
In our second fight of the night, the highly anticipated Argentinian king has had 4 different opponents pull out, but Pulley saves the day at the final minute in pursuit of his first Misfits victory and an opportunity to advance in the interim lightweight tournament. Argentinian king, can you describe what was going through your head with all of these different pullouts?
I want to say thank you before anything to Mams Taylor for the opportunity. And yeah, I mean, they're bitch made. They didn't want to fight me because they're scared, so I'm glad you know, came up. But honestly, it'll be a walk in the park. I'm going to knock him out in 1 round probably, and then, you know, I'll keep my offer. I said that after a fight, I was going to tie one hand behind my back, and we'll do 2-minute rounds with Joey Knight because he's trash as well. He doesn't know how to box. He's stiff. And, yeah, it'll be easy work as well. So I can have 2 fights in one night. That'll be awesome.
I believe the exact words were this will be a first-round execution.
Yeah, it'll be a public execution. I'm fast, strong. I've been training for 3 months. And he took the fight in like 1 week. So he ain't ready.
Paulie, I'm curious your response. Do you feel ready for Argentinian King?
No, Bams messaged me last Saturday. I had a double vodka lemonade in my hand. I had a Jaeger in the other hand, and Mams was like, "You're in, champ." I was like, "Fuck," and I just was like, "Fuck it, still give me the drink." If you don't make me surrender like England made Argentina surrender in the Falklands, you are a fucking bitch.
You're going to be a walk in the park. You're
Shut
terrible anyway. And, you know, I'm glad that you
Shut
took the
up.
fight in
Shut
7
up.
days, because otherwise you would have wasted your time. Even if you train for 5 months straight, I'll knock you out in 1 round. You're terrible. You're
Really?
soft, you're weak, and you're scared to get hit. So
Yeah,
what are you
we'll
talking
see.
about, mate?
Like
Come
I
on.
said, you're going to surrender like the Argentinians did, you bitch.
I'm-
Not my dick.
You know, I'm a nice guy, and I'm
Suck my
glad-
dick, bitch. Shut
Hold
the
on.
fuck up.
I'm a nice guy,
Shut
and
the
I'm
fuck
glad
up.
that you didn't waste your
Shut
time.
the fuck up.
So Saturday night, you're going to pay for your words. That's for sure.
Paulie, I am curious. He's had a 3-month training camp. You've had a week. What is the game plan?
There's no game plan. Just go in there and fucking survive. Who gives a fuck here for vibes? No one cares. I'm not going to pull it out of this fight now. I'm going to pull it out of your mum after the fight, you pussy.
Just make sure you show up. That's it.
Fuck up. I'm here.
Make sure
I'm
you
here.
show up.
I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here.
All right. That's all right.
Oh, wait, I said that before. I learned my lesson, you know. I said that to Slim, and Slim humble me, bro. I'll be real.
It's all I can do.
A beef from Birmingham is the tale for our next fight with British rapping sensation Mist meeting an old friend turned foe in Ryan Taylor here at 14. Ryan, welcome. Someone you once called a brother is now your obstacle on Saturday night. Walk me through your mentality.
Where is he? I can't see him.
Stop talking scared,
Mist
man.
in the mist.
You just walked in like a
Mist
wallet.
in the mist. I just walked in like what?
Where's the wallet, bro?
Where's the
Where you
wallet?
been?
Huh?
You little soft.
Where's the wallet? Or where's the wallet that you said? I didn't understand.
Listen, you muppet. You're gonna understand. I'm telling you.
You're the muppet that's here. Welcome to my space, bro. This is not music anymore, and this isn't the
good.
charts. This
Yeah,
isn't
man.
your music career that's gone.
Come on,
This
man.
is
Big
Misfits
talker, big
Boxing.
talker.
You're here. Welcome.
Yeah, man.
Welcome to Misfits
You're
Boxing.
gonna understand. Trust me.
I am the mischievous misfit. You're not. So shut your mouth. Wait
That's
till we
your
get in the
time.
ring.
You get me?
Wait
Don't
till we
even
get in
turn
the
up
ring.
to
It's
fight.
okay.
What happened to you? Never turned up to the fight.
Which one?
You know what one?
I'm not gonna turn up to this one.
What happened when you never turned up to your other fight, or you got the one jab off Swarms? What happened?
Off Swarms.
And you lied about your eye disconnected.
I didn't lie about
happened?
nothing. And the corner man
All
was
right,
the one
safe
that
anyway.
stopped
All
it.
I'm letting you
and
know.
that's professional.
All I'm letting you know, this is the biggest threat you've had in your life. I'm letting
No,
you.
it's not.
All right, say.
No, it's not.
All right.
No, it's not.
Remember, you talk a great one, and you haven't proved
I'm
anything.
good.
in
Yeah, of course.
How are you called the
But
misfits?
I've been here.
How are you called misfits, mischievous geezer, and you ain't done anything?
But I have.
What have you done?
I have.
Tell me what you've done.
But I have.
Slim knocked you out.
Okay,
Swarms knocked
okay.
you out.
And
You never showed.
what's Slim
That over
rankings?
Taylor
I know you're not aware of this, the surroundings that you're in right now.
I don't care,
And
but
it feels
listen.
a bit different. But what's Slim's rankings right now? He's undefeated.
All right, so
He's calling out the king of misfits. He's calling out KSI. He's calling out the creator, bro. He's the big
listen,
man.
this is about me.
And
Stop
Slim's a
mentioning
risky
other
fight
people.
for anyone.
Get
And I've
out of
gone the
Slim's
distance
ass.
with him.
Get out of Slim's ass.
Okay.
Because he knocked you out. already.
Okay. He didn't knock me
Listen,
out, but
this
okay.
is about me and you.
I never been knocked out, bro.
All right, safe.
I never been
Well,
knocked out.
Hopefully, this is going to be your first time.
No.
And you're going to understand.
What's
I'm
going to
letting
happen
you
is
know.
you're done and your career's
Yeah.
done.
All
Finished.
right,
Same
yeah.
as the album you just dropped that flop.
Listen, you're a mad
Same
man.
as the album you
Why
dropped
did you
that
move to
flop.
Dubai, Shook?
What? No, I moved to Dubai. Become a billionaire, bro. What you talking about? What you talking about?
You're a billionaire.
What you talking about? Move to Dubai. Become.
Did you just say you're a billionaire?
Bro, you can't move to Dubai. You're still living in the same rented gaff, bro. You're still living in the same rented gaff. And Lex just hit me up and said you still owe him 5 quid that you borrowed off him in December. So what you talking about, bro? There's still 5 quid that you owe Lex, bro.
You just say you're
Exactly. So don't talk about move to Dubai. Why do people move to Dubai, bro? You know that exactly.
You can keep talking.
Shut up, bro. What
I
you
am
getting at? It's
gonna
done
knock
anyway,
you
bro. Your career's finished.
You're a
It's done.
You're a muppet.
It's a wrap, bro. It's done.
Are you gonna?
You're
knock me
actually
out? Are
done.
you gonna knock me out?
Are you gonna? I am knocking you the fuck out.
Safe.
So let's see in it. Let's see in it. Safe. I'm glad you made it all the way here. Because it's been 2 years since I told you that we should have a fight in it. It's been 2 years since in it. Safe. We shake hands afterwards.
Shake hands. I'm gonna smack your face out the gloves as well.
You're not gonna
you
do
muppet.
nothing. You're not gonna do nothing.
You think? What are you talking about? Best friends? There's no friends around here, bro. Don't ever think.
Really?
The little time you was around, man, you was a friend.
Oh,
you're a little Joey.
I got videos of you living in my penthouse in London. Be careful what you're saying because your house is glass, bro. You know you're not saying it from strong foundations, bro. You lived in my penthouse in London, bro. You go into my bedroom in the morning and grab boxers, bro. You use my boxers. You wore my underwear, bro.
Bad boy.
So what you on about, bro? What are you talking about? Just know where you are right now because
listen.
Obviously, yeah.
Me and you both know you ain't got nothing.
Okay, change the
You don't own a thing.
You do wear my boxers.
Who's Bugatti? Who's Bugatti?
You do wear my
Where did you
boxers.
buy your Bugatti?
Even the other day.
From?
The other day.
Where did you buy your Bugatti from?
He was actually.
Where did you buy your Bugatti from?
Clothing.
The man shouted, "I'm a billionaire." The first thing. Stop lying. There's too much people in the room to look at and say you're a billionaire.
Rented gaff.
You're a lost, bro. You're a lost cannon. You live in Dubai, mugged.
Huh?
You're a muppet, and you know
I'm living in Dubai. What?
Any little pedal bike, YouTube. I don't even know what you are.
Yeah, exactly.
What's your profession?
Exactly.
What's your profession?
My profession.
What's your profession?
As a creator, I do whatever the fuck I want. You're restricted.
Yeah, you're a muppet.
You can only do music.
You're a first
and
class.
And the proof of your last album
class
is obviously what the result is. You're done. Finished. Look at Swarms now. Finished. Even he's done.
Why are you talking about someone else?
Done.
I'm talking about
You're
me.
done after this.
Who are you?
You're finished after this.
All right, safe. Listen, you get knocked out in skate parks in America.
No,
dip off. Yeah?
No, I'm not.
You don't think
no,
I don't know about your little knockout in the skate park?
No, I've never been knocked out by who?
Stop saying you fell off your bike. You got knocked out by any skater.
Knocked out by who?
You all know. Everyone knows you got knocked out.
I never got knocked out.
All right, so
I've never been knocked out.
Furthermore, any fight you've had, you get knocked out and mugged. I've never seen you prosper in any way in a fight. And the realness of it is, I'm not going to hurt you.
Okay.
No, Diddy, you're going to get hurt.
Okay.
I swear.
You say
I swear. Now, listen, all jokes aside,
Yeah.
tomorrow, after the day, after the fight, you're going to, you know what's going on.
May the best man win.
Yeah. Trust me.
I do have one question for this. A lot of heat on this fight. Mist, your opponent has made this walk several times before. You're here for the first time. Do you think that you're at a disadvantage?
This ain't my first fight. I ain't had to learn to fight. This brother's had to learn to fight.
No, I haven't.
Hey, shut up, man. You ain't fighting no one. You've had a few little skate park, little straighteners. You're a muppet, and we both know. Everyone in this room, look at your eyes. You're a mouse. You're a muppet. You just walked in there quivering. You're quivering, bro. And I'm telling you, I'm going to smudge your face up.
Fanboys.
I'm
No,
telling
you're
you.
not.
You
No, you're
jab.
not.
Listen, I'm telling you.
No, you're not.
I'm telling you. You get me? You know you're a funny man. Look at you.
With your sick mate t-shirt. Go on, bro.
Trust me.
Say no more.
Trust me, you're a soft kid.
May the best man win in it.
Yeah,
May
man.
the best man win.
Trust me. Don't
Welcome
do
to
that
Misfits.
bad boy.
Welcome
image,
to
'cause
Misfits
you're not.
Boxing.
Just be a pedal biker and the YouTuber, which you are. That's what everyone likes.
I can do
see
what
all
I
your
want,
comments.
bro. I can
Everyone
actually
wants
do
you
what I
to
want.
break into a trampoline park.
But I can actually do what
Stop
I want.
acting like a bad boy. You don't want this. I'm telling you. You only break in trampoline parks. That's all I know.
That was like
I was a fan. I used to
7.
watch on YouTube. You break in and stay in shit.
That's like 7
Where
years
the bad boy
8
come
years
from?
ago.
I don't know where you come from.
You're talking about things
You're
in the past.
not. Listen. You know what's gonna happen. All jokes aside.
No, I don't.
All right, safe.
And I don't think that
Now
you know
you're
what's
a bad
going to
boy,
happen.
You're a bad boy. You're a muppet.
You are out of your depth.
You are.
heard that
a
before.
muppet.
You heard anyone
Go
say
out
to you,
for depth.
you're out
I'm
of
very
your
comfortable.
depth.
I've been wanting to smash your head in for ages.
So why didn't you?
Screenshotted it.
So why didn't you?
You screenshotted it.
So why didn't you?
I said I'm gonna fuck you.
It's only been 2 years, so why didn't you?
Because you've been hiding in Dubai.
I don't hide it from anyone or anywhere.
Why would you go to a place if I hit you, I can risk my freedom?
So that's why you didn't do anything.
That's why.
Okay.
That's
so,
why
so I've not been in UK
It'd be nice
multiple
to get on
times.
Misfits
Okay,
and
cool.
smash your face in.
Okay.
And everyone can see it. I can get on a stage
Yeah.
and show everyone.
I'm live all the time, bro. I'm wherever the fuck I want to be. I'm comfy wherever I want to be, bro.
Yeah.
And man, knowing you know, man, as well, so that you know that ain't a problem like that.
You're a
But you
muppet.
definitely have avoided the situation.
No one
It's
ain't
been 2
avoided
years and
no
it's been 2
situation.
years.
You like this little
Anyway,
internet
let's
battle.
move.
No one.
Anyway, let's move on. We're gonna get
battle.
boring now. Same as your
Yeah,
album.
man, trust
boring.
me. You're a soft muppet. Everyone remember this room.
Boring.
Remember, this geezer is known for breaking in places and hiding.
And what are you known
That's
for?
it. That's all I know.
What are you
Everyone
known
knows. Everyone
What are
knows,
you known
bro.
for? Being a gangster.
Everyone
Is that what
knows.
it is?
I'm not a
What
gangster.
are
I'm
you
a
known
rapper.
for?
I've made all my dough from rapping.
Okay.
Where have you made your dough?
Everywhere.
Where?
Everywhere.
What's your profession? Palm Autos.
Everywhere. But you're
It's
saying
not
that,
yours.
You're
The
saying
Bugatti
that,
ain't yours.
But you're saying
Your life ain't yours.
You're saying
Your first thing you said, I'm a billionaire, and you haven't even said it again because you know you're a muppet. You can't say that around these money men. You're a billionaire.
Okay,
in front of these money men here, you're saying you're a
While
billionaire.
you're sitting in your rented gaff.
Shut up.
Remember
man.
what you're saying.
Muppet. You're a muppet. Trust me. And
It's
you know you are.
must-see.
Don't ever talk about bread because you're a soft kid. You're muppet. That's why you're fixing
May
cars.
the best man win.
Drive and ride your bike again.
May the best man win.
All right, sweet. Yeah.
It's must-see TV on May 11th between those two. My pleasure to welcome in the Nightmare himself, KSI. The holiday break is over. KSI, how does it feel to be around a Misfits fight week again?
Hey, yo, it feels fucking amazing, man. Now, obviously, I got back from Vegas a few days ago and got back from Japan as well a few weeks before that. But yeah, man, it feels good to have a good break. I feel like, since I'd say 2017, I haven't really stopped. I've been going on and on, whether it's music, boxing, YouTube, Sidemen, etc., Prime. It's just been full on constantly. So it was nice to just take a few months break just to just relax, enjoy myself, spend my riches, and hire out a fucking huge ass plane, and just go crazy in Vegas or go crazy in Japan. But obviously break is over. I feel ready to get back into the ring. I feel ready to, smash it with music. I feel ready to smash it with YouTube. I feel ready to do everything. I feel rejuvenated and I can't wait.
The return is absolutely here. I want to get your thoughts because it's high stakes for Super Salt PAPI. What are your expectations in this main event?
Well, with Salt PAPI obviously losing to Slim, I know Salt is going to feel a type of way. And, he's facing a very tough opponent. Ferrari is a bit of a brawler. He packs a punch. And I think it's going to be a dangerous fight for both of them. I'm very intrigued to see what Salt PAPI's game plan is for this fight. I already know what Ferrari's going to do. He's just going to want to try and one bang Salt PAPI. But I feel like with Salt PAPI, this is his time to prove himself, show that he has developed as a fighter. Obviously with losses, you learn from that. So it'll be very intriguing to see what he's learned with his little hiatus. And I'm excited to see him back in the ring.
I love it. Now, truly a treat to have DAZN's Vice President of Marketing, Alfie Sharman, up here as well. Alfie, welcome, and what's got you most excited this week?
The event itself, right? I mean, this is about entertainment for us. Firstly, I just want to thank everyone for joining here. It's very exciting. X Series is possibly one of the most exciting projects that I've worked on in my career. This Saturday night, we're going to do what we've done on all previous events, which is reach huge audiences all over the world and deliver a truly entertaining show, right? And it's about entertainment, and we at DAZN and Misfits believe that it's all about entertainment. We have a stacked card full of entertainers here, all of whom have worked extremely hard to be here, so I want to wish them all the absolute best of luck. We'll continue to work together with our partners to put on multiple fight nights for the rest of the year, this year and beyond. Callum mentioned there's lots of work in the background, there's lots of hard work taking place. But, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We've got a massive event on Saturday night, and make sure you watch it on DAZN.
Coffee and cream, Misfits and DAZN, just complimentary things, right? Our next matchup showcases royalty as King Kenny looks to bounce back against the undefeated veteran Adam Brooks. Kenny, what has been the biggest change in your game since that fight with Anthony Taylor?
Well, first of all, I took a break. I took a long break for my whole body to heal. But, I've just become overall a better fighter, all-rounder.
And, the thing that I feel, Adam suggested you don't have that killer instinct. Can you comment and respond to that?
Well, that's a lie because I've knocked people out in fights, so I don't know what he means by that.
You're soft.
Why am I soft? Why? Tell me. Why am I soft?
I've been around a long time, a lot longer than people like you.
Right.
I look into people's eyes and I see softness.
No,
and
but
you have not got that killer instinct.
we're talking about boxing fight. What in my game, in my fights that you've seen that makes me soft? I want to hear it.
You haven't got the killer instinct. You don't want to put people away.
But I
because
put
you
Nate.
don't want to get hit.
But I put Nate away.
out of your 7 or 8 fights.
Huh?
What, you saying you're some sort of knockout king now?
No, I'm not. But you said I don't put anyone away, but I just told you I did.
You haven't got that ruthlessness. And I promise if you come to the middle of the ring and mix it with me, you're going to get a fight. And I think that's why I'm here. Because Misfits know I'm going to stand there. You might dance around, you look pretty. You're technically very, very good. There's no denying that.
Yeah.
You know, you've got a great jab.
Yeah.
But when it's put on you, you don't like it. You go into your shell. And I'm going to put it on you. Don't worry about that. I'm here for a reason.
Yeah.
Because they know I'm game.
What fight have you seen that someone has put on me and I shelled away?
Most of them.
Like
you
who?
want to tap and go.
Like who?
And then when someone did put it on you, Anthony Taylor, you went into your shell.
Okay, Anthony Taylor didn't put it on me. He just hugged me for the whole fight. So, what are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. That's why I'm asking.
You're a very pretty boxer. Technical, you're one of the best on Misfits, and that's undeniable. You know, and people are going to look at me, my age, and think, oh my God, you know, why is he getting in there with Kenny?
Right.
But listen, I'm going to put it on you in there. I'm coming for the knockout. I'm not coming for some pretty jab fest. That's not going to happen.
All right, cool. I'll be ready.
I hope so.
Bro, you know you're so small. Like, you can't hurt me at all.
Okay.
You can't hurt me, bro. And you're going to find out Saturday night. You're smaller than me.
So let's just remind...
You're slow.
Right, I'm slow, I'm old. I've heard it all before.
Yeah.
Let's just remind the audience out there that my coach put me up for sparring with you last year.
Yeah.
And the message that come back was, no, he's too novice-y. Now, suddenly, the novice is given his chance. Yeah. I'm apparently the hardest fight that you was offered.
Well, yeah, because you got a bit better. You knocked out your last opponent, right?
Right.
So I was like, okay, this is a good fight.
It's a good fight for your highlight reel.
Two knockouts.
Let's not kid people. You
Two
are
knockouts.
fighting me. You are fighting me because you think it's a highlight reel.
When have I ever said that I'm fighting you because it's a highlight reel? Where have you heard that from? Where?
Listen, people out there know why you've picked me. 93% on all the polls think I'm getting knocked out. At the end of the day, let me tell you, I was born a fighter. I might not be a great boxer, but I will keep coming until I've got no air in my lungs, right?
That's
and
good.
I'll be looking in your eyes, and you will know. And I hope it's in the middle, and you're not dancing around like a fairy.
Bro, I will beat you anywhere I want to beat you, bro. Anywhere I want to beat you, I will beat you. If I want to... Hey, no diddy. Bro, if I want to come forward and put it on you, I will choose to do that. I will choose to do that. I will do whatever I want to do in that ring. Trust me.
You're amazing, Kenny. Kenny,
trust
amazing. You are amazing.
I will do whatever I want to do with you in that ring. No diddy again, sorry.
Listen, let me just remind you.
What?
When you lose to me, your
That's
career,
not happening.
Your career in Misfits is over.
That's not
happening. A 44-year-old novice.
Yeah.
And you're like a 27-year-old superstar.
Why do you keep saying novice? You've had 4 fights.
We know.
Why do you keep saying novice? You've had 4 fights. I've had 7. Where's the novice?
Right. We know.
Where's the novice?
We're both novices.
Okay, cool. So why are you emphasizing that you're a novice? I'm a novice as well.
You called me an old man first on Instagram. So it's in your mind. So
you are an old man. So you are an old man.
Right. I'm an old man that's going to school a boy.
No, you're not.
I'm going to school a boy.
Okay, cool.
Right? And this is
listen, mate, you're going to find out Saturday night. I'm tired of
this. This is for all the 40 and 50-year-old men out there that are sitting on their settee and think, I can't achieve nothing. I can't go and do that. Right? For 20 years, I did nothing but a few weights in the gym to look good on holiday. Suddenly, I've dedicated myself 18 months to boxing, to learn boxing. I can fight, but to learn boxing. And now I'm in the ring with someone that really thinks he's a pro. You know, you act and you walk around like you're a pro.
What are you talking?
And you're going to get schooled. You're going to get schooled, boy.
All right, you find out Saturday night, man. I'm done with the talking. You're getting smoked.
One last quick question. Adam, you've said that your son is a big King Kenny fan. What would it mean to knock out his rival? Or his idol?
When Mams texted me and said, you're on, it's King Kenny, obviously I run upstairs and I went and told my son. My son's 14. Started going to Misfits because he's a massive KSI fan. I become a fan. He asked me to try and get on. I'm on. Now I'm going to knock out someone him and all his schoolmates idolise. They absolutely
Bro, you're not knocking me out, bro.
Kenny.
When I knock you out, your children are going to get bullied at school, bro. That's what's going to happen.
You brought my kids into it in the face-off.
Oh, well,
and
welcome
do you know
to the,
what?
welcome to
you
the
know
fight
what?
game. Welcome
Listen,
to the fight game.
I didn't react how I wanted to react because I'm professional and I'm older. I want to set an example.
Yeah.
But bringing people's kids into things, when you're a father, you'll know, mate. It's flicked the switch in my brain, right?
You said that last time.
Listen,
Nothing happened.
and you're going to find out within the first minute.
All right, cool.
You made a mistake.
Cool. Bring.
This is a suicide mission. Fighting someone like me.
Bro, you don't scare me, bro.
I'm telling you.
Bro, I've been in the ring with people like you.
No one out there, apart from my close family and a few others, think I've got a chance in this fight, right? This is a proper underdog story, right? And I'm determined to prove that age is just a number.
It's not a movie, man. Shut up.
A lot of steam on that. Adam Brooks, Rocky Balboa, same situation. Now, the co-main of Misfits 14 is a matchup that fans have been wanting since August of last year. Undefeated cruiserweight champion Julie Polka meets undefeated challenger Barbie here in London. Somebody's O has to go. Let's start with the challenger. Making her Misfits debut, Barbie, and this time for gold. How does this fight week feel?
I'm just so excited to finally get to have this fight. You know, it's like almost a year in the making, so I'm just so ready to like go in there and get it done.
Some injuries, visa issues have kept you out of competition. What do you bring to the table that Julie's last opponents haven't had?
I think power. I don't think she's had anyone who punches quite as hard as I do, so I think this is going to be really fun to see her get really hit.
To the defending champ, Julie Polka, do you think that this is your most powerful opponent to date?
Sorry. No, sorry. I don't think so.
You don't think so? You haven't seemed impressed with her abilities at all during fight week. What weaknesses are you planning to exploit?
I think that Barbie is very slow because she's very tall too, but that's it. Sorry, I am studying English, and so I am trying speaking. Okay.
All roads lead to a climactic main event with Super Salt PAPI fighting to get his career back on track, but standing in his way might be the most terrifying man that he's faced yet. Let's start with AMADEUSZ FERRARI. You've had a lot to say this fight week. How do you plan on backing it up in the ring?
Pierwsze, co chcę powiedzieć, to dawajcie moc w komentarzach, jebać Salt Papiego w jego obsraną filipińską dupę, jedziemy z tymi kurwami na pełnej. Okay, can you repeat, brother?
You've had a lot to say this week. Yeah. How do you plan on backing it up? What are you going to do on Saturday night?
Okay. Okay. Sorry for my English, but what I'm going to do, it doesn't matter. It will be Kenny, it will be KSI, it will be Filipino guy. It doesn't matter. I can anyone who you stand next to me. It doesn't matter for me. He never fight with a guy like me because I'm not a fighter. I have killer mindset. I'm a real killer. So that's the difference.
Do you feel?
And I wanna knock him cold in the first 2 rounds.
Salt PAPI, your response? He wants to leave you unconscious immediately.
First thing, I'd like to thank God, my team, Carl, KSI, Mom Taylor, Alfie, DAZN.
Yeah, suck his cock, you little cocksucker.
Yeah, for giving me this opportunity, I'm really happy to be here. And
Ali Cassis, more.
Yeah, this guy, I'm ready to die. You better kill me in that ring. You're gonna lose. I'm gonna knock you out.
Okay, go for sushi for me.
So I'm curious. Do you think that he's more bark than bite? He's done a lot of talking this week.
For me, yeah. Yesterday, he was just talking a lot of shit, but when we had our face off, he was a different guy. This guy is fake. He's
Okay.
not really like that.
What do you want from me? To kill you yesterday or what? It's just a face-to-face. I can't punch anyone. I'm the smart killer. I can wait till Saturday, you know?
Yeah, I'll see you on
What are you
Saturday then.
expecting?
Yeah. I can talk Polish. I'll talk to you in Polish on Saturday night.
I'm curious, Salt PAPI, intensity is quite turned up. This is your first main event. Is there any added weight on your shoulders ahead of this fight?
This is a must-win for me. I'm gonna I'm gonna have to fight this guy.
I'm gonna suck his cock, yeah? That's what you want to say? Slut Puppy, this is his real new name. Remember that, Slut Puppy, because he will be my slut after our fight. Show me the face of that hoe. Why you have glasses? You scared or what? Oh, you don't have nothing to say, yeah, and you have nothing to do in our fight, you little cocksucker. Little cockroach. Prick.
I'm gonna let him do the rest of the talking. Enjoy the show, guys. Keep talking. Keep talking, bitch.
Yes, because we are in a press conference. That's our job, to talk on press conference. What you want? Riding on dildo or what?
Where? A lot of zest on this main event. 6 fights on tap for this entire explosive fight card. All the action live on May 11th here in London. It's Misfits and DAZN X Series 14. We'll see you tomorrow for the weigh-in.
That's it? I have a lot to say.
What was that? I hope he makes it. I hope he makes it. It's a bit of a loose line, isn't it? Oh, so just go. Oh, you're right, yeah. Okay, good, yeah. Nice to meet you, man.
Okay, Roundhouse. Now, my first ever press conference, and I don't know where to start. But we have to start off with Ferrari and Salt PAPI. What on earth was that?
It seemed like Ferrari, he let us all know right away, hey, I speak Polish really well.
Yeah.
And then he let us know right afterwards that he studied every English swear word that is in the dictionary and decided to just roast Salt PAPI. I think Salt PAPI played his cards right, though, because he said, you know what, man, if you're going to do that, I'm going to just show you on Saturday what I'm going to do.
Yeah, it was something to be seen. But there was more. Mist, Ryan Taylor, having an absolute... It was kind of personal. It felt like we was listening to their conversation. But how serious did you take that conversation between the two of them?
It seemed real. It felt real, right? Yeah. The atmosphere, sometimes you can tell, I feel like this guy's putting it on a little bit. I didn't feel that between those two, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, Ryan Taylor came in a little bit late, and Mist was here, ready to go. He was in it, you know?
Yeah.
They went on for almost 10 minutes.
No, genuinely, I almost fell asleep. I did almost fall asleep. It was going at it. But look, for me, I think with Mist, obviously, it's more personal. And I think this is probably the most personal fight between all of the cards right now. Do you think on the day it's going to be a bit different in terms of how serious they're taking it? And does fear come into it? Does nerves come into it? What do you reckon is going to happen on the fight night?
That's what we saw in the Vitali fight versus Modine. I remember watching Modine come out. He's been doing this whole thing in the lead up. He was very, very confident. And then you could just see in his eyes as he came to the ring, the closer he got to that ring, the more fear you could see, the more the lights started becoming more and more real. But I don't know, between these two guys, we know Ryan Taylor shows up. Yeah. We know he shows up. And Mist here, he seems dialed in, man. He seems locked in. I feel like he knows how important this could be for him to be able to make a statement, establish himself within this space, and then grow from there. And I don't know, both of them seemed locked in, but that's a great point. I think it's going to be something that I'm looking forward to.
King Kenny, Adam Brooks. Now, King Kenny obviously is a friend of mine as well, but there was a lot of talk and kids being mentioned in there. Do you reckon that, King Kenny feels confident here? A lot of talk about him not being a strong fighter. But what do you think about Adam Brooks' thoughts on King Kenny?
First things first, I know you're biased towards King Kenny, but I'll be honest with it too, so am I. I've been a huge fan of his. He takes every hard fight. I mean, the guy's been fighting pro fighters since the start of this, essentially. With FaZe Sensei, he's got a pro fight, I believe. And obviously, Anthony Taylor's got multiple pro fights. So it's one of these things where King Kenny, he's just always game. He's been game. But Adam Brooks made some good points, and that is that King Kenny, in that tight, really close fight in the clinch, he hasn't been his best. Does that mean he shies away from a fight? No, I think that's the wrong terminology to use. I think that he just focuses on the fundamentals of the sport, and he's got really, really good at those. So, Adam Brooks was making the right point. He was making the right observation as to the strategy that he has as an opportunity here. Does that translate into, hey, I don't think he's a real fighter? I don't think so.
Now, we saw Tempo Arts and Ben Knights in the beginning. A lot of smack talk being said, but there's a title on the line as well. This probably is going to kick off the whole night. Is there a lot of pressure for Ben right now with all of the lack of talking, South London native, letting it be known where he's from on the night of the fight?
I don't know. This one's a bit of a dark horse to me because you know, the champ has shown he's a dog in the ring, and he even said it. He said, once the bright lights are on, I feel good, I feel better. And there's a lot of guys on earth that they don't want to speak publicly, they don't want to do a press conference. This is more nerve-wracking to them than getting punched in the face. So that, to me, is the fight where I don't know what's going to go on until round one. Round one, that fight is going to tell everything that I need to know. But until then, man, I wasn't reading much from that.
Yeah, neither was I. Well, that's enough from us. All right, and let me remind you guys of what is coming up on Saturday night. So Saturday night looks like this. Tempo Arts and Ben Knights kick things off for the Misfits heavyweight title. Argentinian King faces Puli Arif. Ryan Taylor and the Miss make it an all-British affair at cruiserweight. Then it's King Kenny against Adam Brooks at light heavyweight. Misfits women's cruiserweight champion Julie Poker defends her title against Barbie 3-6. And the main event, Super Salt Papi versus AMADEUSZ FERRARI at light heavyweight. And here is what is coming up on DAZN.
Fight fans, welcome back. Boxing is buzzing and the best are ready to bump heads. Showcasing over 150 fights a year, DAZN is the only place to watch these warriors worldwide every weekend. Size matters as two big men create one huge occasion. An undisputed king will emerge on May 18th when Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk finally trade heavyweight leather. If you come for the king, you better not miss. A 5 versus 5 battle for bragging rights. Frank and Eddie send forth their stables to settle old scores. Few would settle the score with Sabriel Matias. June 15th, undefeated Leanin Pero marches forward to take on boxing's bona fide beast. June 29th, Phoenix will rise for two men with their eyes on the prize as Bam Rodriguez and Juan Francisco Estrada show that size actually doesn't matter at all. Explosive contests, multiple champions, just one place to catch every punch.
The undisputed heavyweight champion of the world will be crowned in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia on Saturday, May the 18th. Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk meet on a historic pay-per-view event. Buy your front row seat now at DAZN.com. Then May 25th, a rematch 2 years in the making, Josh Taylor versus Jack Catterall 2. And later on that evening, it's X Series 15 as Elle Brooke defends her Misfit title against former MMA star Paige Van Zandt. And June the 1st, Matchroom take on Queensbury in a 5v5 boxing event with bragging rights and a whole lot more on the line. Now listen, behind us, there's some face-offs going on right now. It's a good thing when you're doing a face-off that your breath smells good, because that can really, but you know, I think with me so far, like I don't want to do this, but I really feel like Salt Papi's game, it could all go down to this fight. Obviously, he's very confident, but do you reckon now, with what's happened, the press conference, and with everything else, that this is probably the occasion's going to get to the best of him?
I'm curious about it because I agree with you, right?
Yeah.
If you look at the Instagram of Salt Papi, people are saying all over the place,
yeah,
it's over, right?
Yeah.
It's done, his career's over. But he has the opportunity now to say, no, and remind everyone who he is.
Yeah. I think also with King Kenny as well, like I said, he's a big friend of mine as well. Does he have a lot of pressure with the fact that he lost his last fight and there's now more on the table right now?
I think the pressure in that fight comes from the fact that he's such a huge favorite. When it's not, this isn't a 55 to 45. This is 97% of people think that he's going to win in fashion. What does that do to your head, right?
Yeah.
When you have to be the guy that is supposed to win the fight, you just have to get into that mindset of, I've got to still take this guy seriously. I can't just expect that I've won this fight.
Yeah.
And I think that is going to be the key here. And Adam Brooks, he's got nothing to lose and everything to gain.
What do you do when you're having a press conference and a face-off and someone's staring you in your eyes? Like, what are the thought processes? Is it, stay in eye contact? What is it?
It really depends to the fighter. One of the best fighters of all time, if not the best fighter of all time, John Jones, he would never look his opponents in the eye, even right up until the fight started. He would just look at their chest. So for some people, you know, they got to win this battle of the eyes. Mike Tyson would always say, oh, once you've looked away from me, I've won. For other people, it doesn't really matter. I think what matters is keeping your game plan intact. Don't let them get in your head. In fact, the best thing to do is not react to whatever they're doing.
Yeah. Now, we saw, you know, minimum conversation between Julie and, of course, with Barbie 3-6. I think that's the one. Yeah, like, do you think like that with Julie and Barbie, there's a lot of respect because not a lot was said. Obviously, the language barrier, was the issue. But yeah, how do you think that fight's gonna go?
Yeah, I mean, the language barrier, that was the thing that kind of caused the issue there. We could see the translator trying to translate what was going on, and then she would try to speak to us in English, which obviously just causes a little issue there. That doesn't necessarily mean that anything is going on negatively, right? It's just a language barrier. But that's a fight where I'm very, very curious of because Julie is such an athlete, man. If you look at her legs, they're like tree trunks. She's absolutely a beast when it comes to her physical ability, her athletic ability, and Barbie, she's just a bit taller, she's bigger, and she's used that really, really well in her career. So it's going to be who's able to make the best of the reach, who's able to make the best of the power shots that land, and of course the athletic cardio that goes into a fight.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think I wanna see KSI fight. You know, I just tried to give him some eye contact. Hopefully, he comes over and have a conversation with us. But seeing, for KSI, he's just come back from his break and being able to come back here and facilitate a fight like this. Do you reckon this puts a bit more not pressure on him, but like now he's a bit more hungry to be in the ring rather than being the one facilitating it?
Well, let's talk about him for a second. I mean, when he just mentioned it, hey, I was a massive music star, and then I had one of the biggest YouTube channels on earth, and then out of nowhere, I said, you know what, I'm going to fight Tommy Fury on, like, what, 6 months of training notice? That doesn't make any sense. So I'm very curious to see, hey, man, take a little bit of time off, let the body recover, let the mind recover, and then when he comes back, what kind of animal are we going to see? Because he was an animal beforehand. So I'm kind of nervous for everyone in the boxing scene. Anyone calling him out should reconsider that at this point.
Yeah, what do you reckon he got up to in Vegas?
I'm sure he was just very dedicated to training the whole time. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm sure he was letting loose, right? But that's good for you at the end of the day. This is someone who's one of the most successful people on earth. I doubt that he's getting up to absolute nonsense. But at the end of the day, it's good to let loose. It's good to recover, allow the body and the mind to reset.
Yeah. I really want to see what he has to say about, the fight card as well. He's a man of few words and whatnot. But what do you reckon a KSI fight looks like now? Like, who does he go for? Because, he's already gone for Tommy Fury. He's gone for the biggest fighter out there for him. But then now he needs to go.
Well, that's what I'm curious about, right? Because there's kind of two routes we can go with this. We can go and find someone outside of the space who's a huge name. Things that come to the top of my head. Jorge Masvidal, right? Nate Diaz. These are some of the biggest names that I can think of. Or does he come back in? Does he fight a guy like Slim, who's been calling him out? Does he kind of establish himself again as the king of Misfits, or try to establish himself outside of it? I think those are two very different routes, and it's very interesting to see what's going to happen.
All right, well, the face-off is happening right now, so we're going to throw it back to Ben Davis.
Our first fight of the night, the heavyweight championship is up for grabs. Ben Knight versus Tempo Arts.
You can think that all you want, mate, but the talking's your game. The talking's your game, but my game's in the ring, mate.
Yeah,
so
we'll see on Saturday.
We'll see, mate. Yeah, exactly. We will. Round two.
Round two, I'm going to come back, I'm going to laugh at you. I'm going to
All
look at you.
I'll see you laughing when I'm hitting you.
I'm going to look back and I'll wink at you at the end of round two. And
when you're on the floor, you can wink, innit?
Yeah, you're going to think that, bro.
This is your game, innit? As I said a minute ago, this is your game right now. All this stuff. My game's in the ring,
Saturday
mate.
night, it's going to be my game, bro. That's mine.
It's not.
See that?
This is mine, bro.
Be mine.
It's literally returning back to my room. I keep it in my room locked up,
No, we're gonna see,
It's going to go back on there. It's been on my sofa, chilling, and it's going to go back on the sofa, mate.
No, we're going to see, bro.
Yeah, we will see, bro.
You're not built like me, bro. You're a bitch.
Nah, bro.
You're a bitch.
You've got no power. You've got no
You're a
speed.
bitch. You ain't.
Nah, bro.
What have
All your
you got?
punches
What have
come
you got?
from
Power.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, and speed.
You're a bitch.
Okay, bro.
Well done, you got power. That is,
Yeah.
You're
It's
a
going to be enough
bitch.
for you,
ain't
bro.
going to do nothing.
It's going to be enough for you.
You're not bad, bro. Just know that.
It's going to be enough for you, bro.
I'm built different, bro.
We'll see, we'll see.
Look at you scared, bro. I can see it.
Oh, yeah, I'm really scared, bro.
I can see the fear in your
Oh,
eye,
yeah,
bro.
so scared, bro.
I can see it. You're a bitch.
Thank you. Eyes front.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Ben Nikes and Tempo Arts. In our second fight of the night, it is Argentinian King versus Puli Arif.
You're not ready, baby. You're not.
No, I'm not. 6
I
days,
know.
I'm definitely not ready, mate. I was drinking last weekend. What do you think? I'm going to be ready?
No.
Exactly.
It would have been the same anyway.
It would not have been the same. But I'm still... Sorry. I'm still going to win, so it's calm.
You're not gonna win.
You're not going to
Shut up.
win.
And also, you
You're
do
not gonna
respect my
win.
country right now. I'm gonna kill you. You do respect my country, and you don't do that. You're not ready.
You're a bitch. I can just look at you and tell you're a
You
bitch.
soft, bro. You soft.
Shut up. Well, you ended up almost off the stage, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Argentinian King and Puli Arif. Our next matchup of the night features King Kenny versus Adam Brooks.
Gonna find out what dad's strength is, mate. Very quiet. I'm gonna end you in this space. Finished. You've picked the wrong journeyman. I'm not good enough to spar you, but now I'm good enough to fight you. It's embarrassing. And the fans know that. Can't even look me in the eyes when I say that because you're embarrassed. You're embarrassed. You've picked an old man. You call me an old man, you've picked an old man. It's going to backfire. See you Saturday, bro. Look forward to it.
One more time for King Kenny and Adam Brooks. Our co-main event features the Cruiserweight champion Julie Polka defending the title against Barbie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
No, I don't have heels on. You have heels on.
yeah, I yeah. Go back to hell. Oh my God.
I'm saying you to hell.
Do you fight with
With this, not the lashes.
not that hurt your eyes?
No, not the eyelashes.
Okay.
One more time for Julie Polka and Barbie. Our main event sees Super Salt PAPI take on the Polish madman, AMADEUSZ FERRARI.
Lock horns with me.
Pero la Polka.
I don't do anything. Lock horns with me.
What the fuck? You wanna slap or what?
It's too weak. It's too weak. It's over.
You wanna fight or what? And that was a very... I promise you that guy can't. I do it slow because I don't want to hurt you. Why you don't want to look at my eye? You wanna fight or what? Look, I have space. I can be here in 1 second, in fucking second. What's wrong with my face-to-face? Look, I don't want to hurt you. Don't worry about you. Oh, okay. I was already there. Okay, I can face-to-face with him right now. What are you talking about? Look, I don't hit you, I promise.
What would I eat? I'll save it
it.
for Saturday.
I ate
I'll
it.
save it for Saturday, bitch.
Come on. Come on.
You look scared already. You look
Yeah,
scared
I'm
already.
scared.
You look scared already.
You will die.
You're not scared.
You
You're
are
too small.
fine.
You're
You are-
too small. Look. Come on.
You will die.
What? I'm gonna fuck you up Saturday night.
What you gonna do,
What
you
you gonna do,
little
bitch?
Asian?
What you gonna do, bitch?
Bitch.
Little Asian, what?
Yeah.
What?
You are not Asian? What? I'm saying something
I'm
racist?
Asian.
Okay,
You're
what
right.
about-
You're right.
I don't know though. Maybe I say something racist. I'm scared a little bit. Don't lie me. Let's be real for me.
Right, guys, thank you very much. Eyes front to the cameras now.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Super Salt Papi and Amadeus Ferrari. From friends to foes, it's Ryan Taylor versus Mist.
Bad boy, yeah? Trust me, it's that time, I'm telling you.
We're here now.
Yeah, man. Thought you was taller as well. Trust me, it's game over. Trust me. You little muppet. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Trust me, I can see your nerves are all over. Telling you. Yeah, man, trust me. Telling you.
May the
sure
best
you-
man win.
Yeah, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Mist and Ryan Taylor. Ceremonial weigh-ins tomorrow on May 11th. Misfits and DAZN X Series 14. You don't want to miss it.
Well, that was a great face-off. A lot of pushing, a lot of shoving there. Now it's time for them to focus primarily on the fight at hand now. What do you reckon is going to be the thought process now between, you know, the likes of Mist, the likes of Kenny? These are integral moments in their Misfits career. Some of them is the beginning, some of them is like the break. How do you reckon that press conference and also the weigh-in for the face-off, sorry, has shown?
Yeah, I mean, you could cut the tension with a knife. I mean, some of these guys are way more amped up to fight than I've seen in a long time in Misfits. And this is what we said was going to happen, right?
Yeah.
Misfits 13, unlucky number, unlucky event. Number 14, we said, no more of that. We're going to have knockouts, we're going to have fights, and that's exactly what we are seeing coming up so far in this night. I mean, damn, the intensity that those guys were bringing in the face-off was even more so.
I mean, the man, the myth, the legend, KSI
The
is in the
legend, man.
building right now.
Wagwan,
How are
man.
you, brother?
Yeah, good, man. I feel relaxed.
Yes.
At ease, man. Honestly, like, I needed that break. Like, even on YouTube, I didn't post much. Because I was like, yo, I just need to take some time for myself.
Yeah.
But now, bro, I feel rejuvenated. I feel ready. I feel fantastic. And I can't wait to just do everything again.
Now, you've seen this press conference. You've also seen the face-to-face now.
Yeah, oh my God, this press conference is heated.
It was crazy.
Oh my God, man.
But,
a lot of bad blood.
Salt Papi, Ferrari. That one seems to be the one that is the most heated.
That is a big, big fight, man.
Can I ask, who do you reckon is going to win that, based off what you've seen so far?
It's tough. I feel like Salt Papi can be one of the best.
Yeah.
If not, you know, like close to me when it comes to the best in terms of Misfits.
Yeah.
But it's just his game plan, man.
Yeah.
Like, it depends on what he does. You know, is he going to brawl? Is he going to, you know, be patient? Is he going to stay on the outside? You know, with Ferrari, we know what he's going to do. You know, he doesn't really change it up much. So it's like, it all depends on PAPI.
Yeah.
If PAPI wants to go in recklessly, then, well, he might get knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Ferrari can hit.
No, he can.
He can pack a punch. Like, he can hit harder than Slim, so.
KSI, King Kenny, obviously another big intro into this. He hasn't had a win yet in Misfits. What does a fight like this mean for him? What should he do, right? You've kind of had these fights where you're building up, you're ready, you're a huge favorite, and you delivered in style. And that's kind of how you made your argument for those bigger fights.
Yeah.
Is that what he has to do in this fight?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I feel like Brooke is, you know, constantly pushing the whole old man narrative to try and, you know, downplay the win if Kenny does get it. But, you know, with King Kenny, man, all he has to do is just win. Win, you know, fantastically. Show everyone, like, yo, I want to be up there as the top 5 pound-for-pound fighters on Misfits. You know, you've got to show everyone that you're still about it. You're still one of the best. And I feel like he's kind of in limbo right now, where, you know, he's won some, he's lost some, he hasn't really caught form. So I feel like he needs a big win here today.
Yeah.
I mean, on Saturday, sorry.
There's something that PAPI and King Kenny have in common, and that's a loss against Anthony Taylor. And in the same style, just kind of this smothering, you know, maybe he had a bit more experience than them. But is that a collision course that we might see in the future?
Well,
especially if they both win?
Well, I mean, with King Kenny, like, you could say that his kryptonite is people just coming at him.
Yeah.
Like, when people actually go and fight him, he kind of panics and struggles to deal with that. So I guess with Adam Brooke, you know, he's the type of guy that he's going to fight.
Yeah.
He's going to chase you and, like, try to fight you. So I think it's going to be interesting to see what King Kenny, how King Kenny deals with that. I realized I just didn't answer your question, by the way.
No worries. I mean, there's a real question I have, and I know that me and Harry, we were talking about it a bit earlier, but it's what's next for you?
Yes.
That's the question we want to know.
What's next for me?
All of this was just lead up.
Okay. Well, you know, I've said that I'm going to fight this year.
Yeah.
And I still am. Yeah, you know, right now I'm just training, you know, feeling good, eating well, just going through the motions, man. You know, practicing a few things, learning new things. You know, I know what I did wrong with the Tommy Fury fight.
Yeah.
Felt like I didn't jab enough. You know, I didn't play the boxing game enough. And, you know, I left it to the judges. You know, whereas this time, I don't want to leave it to the judges. I want to knock out my opponents, and I want to do it emphatically every time. So, you know, there's definitely things I've learned from my previous loss. And, yeah, you know, obviously with losses, you learn from it. And I can't wait to get back into the ring and show everyone that, you know, I am the best.
Yeah. Do we have any particular opponents that you may be looking at? Or can you share that information with us?
I don't think I can. But, no, there's definitely quite a few opponents, you know, that we've got lined up. And an exciting run, for sure.
All right, then, Cole. Thank you so much for speaking with us, KSI. I appreciate you always. Well, listen, I've been Harry Pinero. This has been a wonderful Roundhouse. Now, 5 p.m., we have got the weigh-ins tomorrow. And, of course, the main event is on Saturday from 7 p.m. here on DAZN. I'll see you guys when I see you. Peace.
Crossover boxer phenomenon. PAPI is the real deal. It's all over. This guy is funny.
Amadeus Ferrari has all of the makings of a superstar. The return of one of the biggest stars in influencer boxing history.
It is all going down. This is the big one.
X Series on DAZN, sponsored by William Hill.
Ready? Steady? He took my childhood. If you find him, he's mine.
Furiosa, a Mad Max saga.
There is no hope!
In cinemas May 24.
Hello, darlings. Aunt Helga. Futuristic scooters, old school website. Relax, web upgrades, I own them. Better design, e-commerce and smart AI. Now you're fit for the future. I scoot off now. Your digital partner, Ionos.
X Series on DAZN, sponsored by William Hill.